in July of 1992.
School bus drivers in Jackson and Madison County will have some help this year keeping their riders on the straight and narrow. Some of the buses will be equipped with hidden video cameras. School officials say the cameras could offer evidence when there is trouble on the buses. The idea, though, is drawing mixed reviews from both students and bus drivers.
And later to come from ID4, back to school threads at a fraction of the cost.
You like it? Yeah.
This is what kids think they need to go back to school this week. New tennis shoes, clothes, name brand stuff that costs into hundreds of dollars. Later in ID4, an idea that's catching on, a way that you can send your kids back to school in new clothes at a fraction of the cost you're paying. I'm Al Tompkins. Join me for our series, Dress Code, still ahead.
Every now and then, I pick up a good tip on the court. Well, take yesterday. Rod was saying how he switched to Third National's T-Banking. Didn't realize all the benefits. The overdraft protection, unlimited check writing, credit card with no annual fee, and the list goes on.
T-Banking, the banking relationship that gives you more for your money.
Today, I started T-Banking. Now I'm going to teach Rob a thing or two about racquetball.
Third National Bank, committed to you.
Are you sure you heard him say $3,000?
I have 20/20 hearing. He said $3,000. What? I heard him say $3,000 cash back.
During Cadillac's model year closeout, get $3,000 cash back on one of America's most popular luxury cars, the Sedan DeVille.
I got a great job. I got self-respect. I got my life back.
Chemical Dependency Services in Murfreesboro. You can have your life back.
Now Subway's dropped the price of our 6-inch cold cut combo to a mere $1.49.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
The cold cut combo, $1.49 at Subway.
Hey, look at this 21 cubic foot refrigerator with ice make only $5.99, or this 24 cubic foot with ice and water and dough only $9.99. That's delivered and hooked up at McCall.
I'm ready for school, Foghorn. Ready? Son, you're about as ready as a rooster with laryngitis. Well, I say, where's your notebook? Where's your paper and pencil? Time's a wasting. Well, you go to shop, do you?
You don't have to wait for a sale to get a terrific deal on quality infant and toddler clothing. At Target, most items like these are under $10.
Tune into school. I say it's a joke, son. Tune. I made a funny.
Middle Tennessee had its share of typical summer afternoon thunderstorms today. Heavy rain and high winds caused this tree to fall over on Old Hickory Boulevard in Bellevue. A couple of lanes of traffic were shut down while officials cleared the debris out of the way. There were other reports of lightning and hail in several parts of Middle Tennessee today. So you never know when it can pop up.
That's right. And for the most part, Dimitri, those storms are over. There were 2 warnings issued for Southern Davidson and Weston Wilson and for Williamson. And, of course, they have since expired. And we just hope it didn't do any harm over in White Bluff, because look what I got, folks.
I was going to say, I know that's important, but tell us about these.
Yeah, these are from, of course, Bob and B.G. Howell. Bob and B.G. are friends of Channel 4, and they went on the Alaska trip with us several years ago. And, Dimitri, you get most of these because you're a peachy lady. You know.
Thank you.
We'll give Jeff one. I've been giving these to the ladies.
There's not a mark on these.
Aren't they beautiful?
Absolutely beautiful.
So we're going to be over at the Apple Bin taping some other backyard segments next week, but thanks to Bob and B.G. Howell. Got an extra 10 seconds because I gave Gail Sanders, a producer, a couple.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'll go to work here while you watch
cornflakes.
those. Okay. Here is a look at Nashville's conditions. Jeff, you can have one too, by the way.
Thanks, Bill.
74 slow this morning. 95 our high in Nashville today. It has been hotter in the viewing area. Records for today, 51 in 1891, 102 for a record high on this August day in 1943. Nashville's air quality good today, and the pollen count slight. Now, rainfall measurement at the Nashville International Airport, 0.11 of an inch, and today's a good example why I always like to say some of you receive more, some of you receive less, because we have had some real nice and beneficial rainfall because these storms are moving, no steering flow. but a lot of you picking up maybe an inch or so out there in some parts of the area. Monthly total for Nashville, 138 so far this year, only 29.75 inches. We're now 207 below normal for the year-to-date measurement. For the current observations, cloudy, 79 degrees. We do have some rain and showers roaming about the area. We'll show you radar in just a moment. Southwest wind flow at 5, barometer rising, relative humidity 82%. Remnants of various tropical systems continue across the Gulf of Mexico, across Florida's peninsula, and over here we have the remnants of some of Hillary moving into the western United States. But for the most part, as we told you at 5 o'clock, if you happen to see us, you won't see any fronts in this area. These are basically what we refer to as outflow showers and thunder showers, because there are no fronts, no steering flow, and these are the leftover outflow storms that actually formed about yesterday and or 24 hours or so ago. Other showers and storms moving into the Carolinas, a few remaining showers and storms over portions of Kentucky and Tennessee, heavy thunderstorms over Illinois, and look at the Gulf, they're getting their share of showers and storms as well. 92 in Atlanta right now, and basically 80s and 90s over most of the lower 48. Truckee, California, coldest spot in the nation this morning, 28. They say Hot Springs, Arkansas is at 98 today at 2 o'clock for the hottest spot in the nation. Well, where do you see some of our local weather bank stations? We had hotter readings, or as hot here today. And again, these remnants of yesterday's thunderstorms hanging around today. Tomorrow we'll have the same situation, maybe a few air mass thunderstorms, but basically high pressure drying the atmosphere out, especially over Memphis. It will be another very hot day tomorrow over most of the eastern half of the country. Small area of 60s over the northwest. On Friday, still no fronts in the area. High pressures making it hot and humid in some cases. And for Saturday, a front approaching from the west gives us our best chance for rain late Friday night, and on Saturday, Sunday, it's all over once again. Radar at this time shows some scattered showers, Waverly, Columbia, and southeast of Tullahoma. No real movement there. Here's the forecast tonight. Scattered showers, storms, then partly cloudy, low 72. For tomorrow, partly sunny, hot, scattered storms, high 96, low 73. 5-day outlook, Jeff Dimitri. Our next best chance for showers and storms coming Friday night and Saturday. Lows, low 70s, highs up there in the mid-90s.
Can you say cobbler and pie?
Yes, ma'am. I was getting these out of your way so you won't interfere with the news.
Great.
There.
Thanks, Bill. Jeff.
Next in sports, a serious setback for an adopted Nashvilleian. Rudy Kalis explains.
WSMV, the channel for news, with 650 WSM and Nashville 95 FM. Partners in bringing you the best news coverage in the Mid-South.
Of all her projects, the rec room turned out even better than Janet Forrester imagined, because Janet was able to pull the whole look together at Lowe's, from the perfect lighting to just the right flooring. Janet even went to Lowe's do-it-yourself clinics. It was all just perfect for about 10 minutes. Kind of gives the term rec room a whole new meaning, doesn't it? Lowe's, helping add value to the homes on Raymond Street and your street.
The channel for news continues a winning tradition. The Mid-South's best overall news operation, plus 6 other major news awards from the Tennessee Associated Press, and 3 prestigious awards from the National Association of Black Journalists. What does it mean to you? You deserve the best, the Mid-South's most knowledgeable, reliable newscasts. The channel for news delivers like nobody else.
Discover nature's fury at Cumberland Science Museum. Feel the power of a 5.5 Richter scale earthquake. Experience a swirling tornado. Explore the science behind volcanoes, earth-rupturing faults, tidal waves, and more. Nature's Fury, sponsored by Shoney's Restaurants, Captain D's Seafood, and WSMV Channel 4. $1 off coupons available at participating Shoney's and Captain D's. Shake, rattle, and roll in an earth-shattering event for all ages. Nature's Fury at Cumberland Science Museum through August 29. It would be a disaster to miss it.
The best back-to-school values are at Fred's. Like girls' jumpers, only $5.99. Boys' Levi's tops, just $5.99. Colorful portfolios, 5 for $1. Filler paper, 2 for 88 cents. And the big roll of Scott towels, just a penny with a $10 purchase.
Fred, just stop giving away the store.
Fred's, low prices today, every day.
The deadline has been set. The countdown has begun. Every 93 Lincoln and Mercury has been marked down to make room for the 94s. Prices may never be this low again, so don't wait a minute. Right now, there's an additional incentive for discovering what a luxury car should be. $2,000 customer cash on the uncompromised Lincoln Town Car. So if you've been waiting to move up to Lincoln Luxury, wait no more. Take a good look now at the great deal deadline, because if you miss out, you'll be counted out.
Rudy Kalis is here now with news, pretty disappointing news, really, for a young lady we all like.
Yeah, we all watched her. We all you get inspiration from the way she kept pedaling back, and now she's got one more struggle. But knowing her, she refuses to quit and will attempt to continue. Golf professional Heather Farr is battling cancer for the 3rd time, and she plans to undergo a new radical spine surgery technique that has been performed only 3 times elsewhere in the world. Farr has been adopted as a sentimental favorite for the Sara Lee Golf Classic here in Nashville. She has played in the skins game this spring. At the age of 28, she has already undergone a modified radical mastectomy, breast reconstruction, chemotherapy, radiation, and also a bone marrow transplant. She says that she knows this new procedure is risky, but that the other 3 surgeries performed of this type had resulted in a total cure. She says that she wants to try. Well, the Atlanta Braves are trying to sweep their series with the San Francisco Giants at Candlestick Park and have just completed that, down only 5.5 games coming in. What a day. Fred McGriff and Dave Justice back-to-back home runs, not once but twice, in the 1st and in the 5th inning. And wouldn't you know it, the Atlanta Braves have made it 3 straight. As it goes out, we see on the board 9-1 the final score over San Francisco. They're 4.5 back. Cincinnati beat New York 4-1. Philadelphia defeated Colorado, and San Diego over St. Louis. Nashville resident Bill Gullickson on the mound for the Detroit Tigers against Seattle this afternoon. And with this kind of defensive help, Dan Gladden with a great catch and then fires at the first for a long and unusual double play. And the scoreboard shows us Detroit winning it 7-4. Toronto over Cleveland by the score of 10-7. Auburn's loss is Johnny Major's gain. The former Tennessee head football coach will make his Pittsburgh debut on national television next Thursday against Southern Miss. That was when Auburn was supposed to face Ole Miss, but the Tigers have opted to serve their 1-year TV ban this season, and so that game is out. And so many fond memories of the late Tommy Owen, the head football coach at NBA, who passed away yesterday after a lengthy battle with cancer. He coached at NBA for 34 years, and he would have wanted them to keep their heads up and keep on going, which they did today, returning to the practice field as a team.
We have to go on, and Coach Owen would want it that way. If we did anything other than get ready for football, then we might hear a big booming voice from the sky getting all onto us.
You bet. NBA will open the season September 2nd against Father Ryan. Services for Tommy Owen will be held tomorrow. And Vanderbilt senior tailback Tony Jackson has been selected the team captain for the Commodores. Jackson led Vanderbilt in rushing and kickoff returns last year. He has been a vocal leader.
I am excited and I'm confident, because we have so many seniors returning this year. It's going to be a lot different than last year. There are a few seniors on the team, who didn't contribute anything. And this year, there's going to be a lot more leadership because the more you play, the more leadership you'll tend to show.
Gerald Collins was named defensive captain, and Eric Dahlberg was named the offensive captain. And we'll be back with R&B and show you, you'll love it, how expensive and all these little decals and what they mean on cars.
Okay.
Race cars.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Rudy.
And later on the scene at 6, a joyful noise on the back roads.
Operator, give me Jesus on the...
And next, and from ID4, a must-see for moms and dads with school-age youngsters. Those trendy fashions don't have to squeeze your pocketbook.
It has a theft deterrent system to help protect you from bad guys. A bumper-to-bumper warranty to protect you for 3 years or 36,000 miles. And Scotch Guard on the seats and carpet to protect you from cheeseburgers. The new Camaro. What else would you expect from the country that invented rock and roll?
See your local Tennessee, Kentucky Gold Medal Chevy Geo dealer.
What can First Security Bank do for Tennessee? Security Bank.
I'll never forget it. It was the big game.
and it was all up to me. For years, I've been wishing I'd swung at that pitch. Hit or miss, at least I'd have given it a shot. So if you're a guy who wants to find out more about Rogaine with minoxidil, whether it's for you, don't just stand there with a bat on your shoulder. Find out about it.
To find out about Rogaine topical solution, call 1-800-944-4100, and Upjohn will send you an informative brochure about Rogaine. And because only a doctor can prescribe Rogaine, they'll even send you a list of local doctors who can help you decide about it.
If you'd like to find out more about Rogaine with minoxidil, don't stand there with the bat on your shoulder. Make the call now.
No doubt about it, back-to-school time has become very pricey. But instead of buying kids expensive tennis shoes and a closet full of new clothes, what if you parents sent your kids to school in uniforms? It's an idea that's catching on coast to coast for many reasons. Cost-cutting is one, but discipline and safety also figure into the equation, as more students are attacked and robbed of their high-priced, trendy clothing. ID4's Al Tompkins tonight begins a two-part in-depth report we call Dress Code.
I like that jacket. I want to get that jacket.
Here's another 7.
Here's what you should know about how important clothes are to a girl in junior high.
Your style is your style, and if you like your style, then you're cool with your style. I want this with like a white shirt underneath it.
The price of sending kids back to school will steal your breath and max out your credit card.
You like it? Yeah. Just to start back, I go shopping like just about every weekend for about a month. I get 3 or 4 shirts in a weekend, and then my shoes, I got 2 pair of Nikes and a pair of K-Swiss and a pair of Eastlands. And then before you get into school, you got to get more clothes too. Yeah. We'll go over here.
This is not news to parents. They know the jackets that their kids want cost $133 and that they'll outgrow them in a year.
And I guess it would probably just kill you if you had to wear the same thing over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
yes.
You would just die.
Yes.
Here's the kind we used to wear when I was a kid. You don't like it?
Parents know the financial pain of shopping for the perfect pair of shoes with their kids. These shoes can cost something close to $100, especially if they have a basketball player's name written on them.
Oh, look, you got to have Air Jordan.
Got to have that brand.
Yeah, got to have it.
What if it's not that brand?
He get upset at me.
Would his son consider a shoe without a brand name on them? No chance.
I probably wouldn't get them. I wouldn't want them.
So if they were exactly the same shoe, only no names, you wouldn't buy them?
Right.
Right, because the name is what makes it cool.
Yeah. Take this and don't pay for check.
Retailers say back-to-school season is the second biggest shopping peak next to Christmas. That's the good news, and that's the bad news. State Senator Thelma Harper says back-to-school time has become so expensive and so competitive, it should stop. She says Tennessee school children should wear uniforms.
I think what we're trying to do is focus on learning, not on what you have on, but what you have in your brain.
It is at least curious that Senator Harper, whose hats and clothing are her trademarks, is traveling with other lawmakers across Tennessee promoting the school uniform idea. She stopped by a Chattanooga high school, which adopted uniforms a year ago. Students, parents, and teachers told lawmakers they like uniforms.
The children were individuals in their dress because they had a variety of selections. They had some base colors, but a variety of selection. All of them didn't look the same. There was nothing stifled about their individuality, their ability to dress themselves and to be different. But it saved the parents money.
Students at schools, public and private, that require uniforms say that uniforms have some good points. With uniforms, students save time getting dressed. They don't have to think about what to wear every morning. Students said that they felt safer. No one would rob them for a uniform, but might for expensive shoes or jackets. And teachers say uniforms raise